Hello, this is Kylie from Hello Crafter, and the card I'm sharing with you today is one of the designs in August card class. And so if you've received the kit through the post, this is one of the cards you'll be making. So you'll have all the bits and pieces that you need to make this. I'll show you what the bits are. We have a card base, and so you will have one in the Tahitian Tide colour and the Sweet Sorbet. And we've got matte layers here which are pre-embossed using the Merry Melody 3D embossing folder. Really nice one, but it's got musical notes on it, so it's perfect for showing with the Songbird. You've also got a piece of card here, white card, that measures 14.3 centimetres by 9 centimetres. That's what we're going to be sticking our strips onto and then cutting it in half. The strips I've cut for you, they're 1.5 by 9 centimetres, and they are cut from the 2022-2024 in colour paper stack. So they come in stacks of 6x6 sheets that I've cut down for you. So I think you've got about 12 strips, more than enough for what you need for this. And I've die cut you a circle, that's from the Stylish Shapes die set. And then I've already punched for you the bits and pieces you need to make your Songbird. So I've used the Songbird Builder Punch to do that. And I've also punched a leaf using the I always forget the name of this. It's one of the punches. I'll try and remember the name of it and put it in the description anyway. But I've punched that out for you as well. So all you need really is some glue and foam pads. And if you've got the Sweet Songbird stamp set, then you can use that to put your little eyes on your Songbird and do your greeting. If you don't have this though, don't worry. To do the eyes, all you need is a black pen and do 2 little dots or 2 little curved shapes for closed eyes. You just need something so that you can make eyes on the bird, because otherwise it'll look a bit strange. So I've used black ink just for the greeting, so that's all you'll need for that. So that's that. And I am going to punch Songbird out ready, just to show you how easy it is to do. So I tend to cut my card into strips to find it easy to feed in. So I need the body of the bird and the wing in this colour. So grab that, and then there's the wing. And then I've got a little strip of yellow here that I can feed in to punch out a little beak, just that little shape there. And some white for the belly, which is this shape here. So I'll feed that in from the side. I'll just top and punch that out. So they're the bits I need for my bird, already done there. And I can actually build that up now while I've got those bits ready. So the belly, you've got the curved bit which follows the line around to the bottom of the bird. So the tail's sort of pointing into the air and the belly's just on the lowest part. And the wing, I like to actually use a foam pad for that, but I only need a little bit. So you can either use the mini foam pads or just a little bit from the edge. It's just about big enough, and then stick that on there. And I'll do the eyes with a pen, because if you haven't got the stamp, so you've got open eyes or closed eyes there, you've got a little stamp that you can stamp in black. But with a pen, in fact, I'll put the beak on first, and then I'll know where to put the eyes. So the beak goes probably fairly low down, sort of there. And then the eyes, we can just add 2 little curves like that, and that looks fine. like this. And then we'll do our strips. So take your 9 centimetres by 14.3 centimetres, and we're going to lay our strips on across this card. And it doesn't matter which type of glue you use, put a little bit on and just line it up as best you can. You can always trim it down if it's not quite perfect. Try and get them as straight as you can. And if you line the edges up, if you line one of the edges up, then at least you know one side is straight, and then you could always trim the other side off if they're not perfect. So keep going, alternating the colours until you've filled all of this piece. And then the last one will overhang. That's okay, you just want to cover that white bit at the end. And then you can use your trimmer to trim that off, or just your scissors. In fact, I will use my trimmer just because I'm going to cut that anyway. So bring your trimmer in. I'm going to trim that down and then turn it that way, and then I'm going to cut this in half lengthways at 4.5 centimetres. So now I've got two identical strips, one for each card. So this one, I can see a little bit of white there where that strip just wasn't quite covering it. And if you've got some that are a little bit bigger than the others, then I recommend just turning it over, lining it up in your trimmer and just trimming a little sliver off. It doesn't really matter that it's a little bit narrower than the other one, just so that everything's neat. Okay, to build our card up, then we just need to glue the background on, so the embossed piece. And then we can glue the strips down. I'm going to stamp my sentiment on to here, so you only need a little one, and I really like this, a little note of thanks. So I'm going to stamp that right in the top corner there, so that I've got space for my bird. Then I'm going to use my foam pads, just maybe 3 on the back of here. And arrange this, and just arrange where your bird will go and the little branch. Just work out a nice position for it. I'm going to glue the leaf down, just put a little spot of glue right in the middle of the branch and glue that there. And a foam pad for the back of the bird, just perching on the branch. And I have got some of these little flowers that I've punched using a little mini, it's long retired, this punch, but I still use it all the time. But if you've got a little flower punch or a little flower die that you can punch some little embellishments from. I'm just going to stick that there. And then lastly, I have got these matte decorative dots in the in colours that match these. So I'm just going to use one of in the same colour just for the centre of that flower. So now you can see you've got two slightly different colourways, and it's obviously the same card, and that's as simple as that really. So I do love the Songbird punch. It's so easy to create some really cute little birds for your cards and projects with it. So hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and message me if you have any questions. Thank you, bye.